orgs kind of like meet up here, like in the different classrooms and rooms.
This is very cool.
Yeah, it's really pretty actually. It's one of the coolest places out there.
One of the coolest buildings on campus.
Yeah,
yes.
I think a lot of kids like take photos and kind of put pictures on like social media about this because it looks really pretty.
Well, what's the other favorite building that you have here on campus?
Well, we were just at the Columns, and that's one of my favorite places to be at on campus, period, just because it's so beautiful and it's just a really good hangout spot. My message to the American and non-Muslim community out there is please, please recognize that what these terrorist groups are doing is not only hurting innocent Arab people out there, but it's completely wrong and it has nothing to do with the religion at all.
So, what are we going to do now that the world is in disarray and it's in chaos, and they said it's like a cancer that's metastasizing in so many different parts of the Arab world? What are we going to do as a global community?
Well, now that the world knows what's going on, we have an obligation to step up and to stop this. And I personally don't have a solution on how to stop all terrorist organizations, as much as I wish I had like a superpower to just say, like, just stop what you're doing and then they just stop. But what we do have is we have the power of having a voice, of speaking out, of influencing other people. And we have to start small by like having these sort of conversations. And then once they start to grow and people start to recognize that, then we can come as a community and try to sort of just stop that. And although I sort of do agree with the idea that this is kind of like a cancer, it's very far spread, we can't really stop this problem within, I think, this generation. But that shouldn't stop us from trying to continue to provide justice out there for people that need it, for my children, my children's children, and so on and so forth.
So what do you think is the role of different countries in being able to stop what's happening, especially with ISIS?
I think the role is that they need to work with the Arab community out there. Instead of targeting us and saying you are a supporter of ISIS, or you thinking like 80% of like Muslims are like closet ISIS supporters.
Did you say closet
ISIS supporters? Like they may be like, they don't say it, but you think that they are like supporters, you know? Work with us, because I'm willing to work with you and I'm ready to work with you. And I know there are so many out there that want to work with you, because we all recognize as human beings that what's going on with ISIS and all these other terrorist organizations is barbaric and inhumane. And
so that is a great message for those that are watching you.
Yeah.
This video is going to be watched in some of the different universities and people like you, young and the older generation. So what would you say to them?
Let's kick like ISIS's butt. Let's all work together and let's just make a change, because we're young and we're powerful, and no matter what people say that they aren't going to listen to you, they are, as long as you just step up and work hard and work together and communicate, because that's the most important thing that you can do.
Well, thank you very much for joining me in this complicated conversation, and I hope this is just the beginning.
Oh, I hope so too, and I'm really honored and thankful to have had this opportunity to speak out on behalf of the Arab American community out there. And I really hope that you guys take away from this message the one thing is that we have to engage in these difficult conversations in order to start progress. And to my Arab and Muslim brothers and sisters out there, I'm right there with you. This is scary, but I know you have a voice. I know you can use it. And to my American brothers and sisters and my Western brothers and sisters, take the time to work with us, because we just want to work with you too, because we want to stop this inhumanity that's occurring globally.